Begin by removing the taillights. There are 4 T25 screws that hold the taillights in place. Remove these 4 screws, green arrows. Be careful. Many of these are cracked where the screws go through the plastic, and there is a metal insert which can be easily lost. Note, the engine air filter housing was removed for another project. You do not need to remove the engine air filter housing to remove the rear bumper. Slide the taillight assembly back, green arrow, off of the fender stud indicated by the blue arrow. Now depress the locking lever, green arrow, on the electrical connector and pull the vehicle harness, red arrow, out of the taillight connector. Put the taillights in a safe place. Remove the 4 Phillips head screws, green arrows, that hold the metal trim piece to the top of the bumper. Carefully remove the metal trim strip from the bumper, paying close attention to the ends, making sure they don't scratch the trim piece on the taillight brackets, green arrows. Then remove the screws in the rear fender areas. There are Phillips head screws, 1 in each fender, which hold the bumper to the rear fender, green arrow. The fender liners can stay on the car. This image shows the right half of the underside of the bumper. You will need to remove these 3 screws on the left and right sides of the bumper. 1 Phillips screw, red arrow, and 2 T30 Torx screws, green arrows. Remove the access covers, green arrows, and use a long 6mm hex socket insert to loosen the bolts for the bumperettes. Hold the bumperettes against the bumper while you loosen the bolts or they will fall off. Once the bolts are sufficiently loose, remove the bumperettes. Now you are ready to pull the bumper cover back. I usually pull the bumper out of the channel, green arrow, that holds it tight to the fender first. Make sure to pull the sides away from the fender without pushing the bumper off the back of the car. Now pull the bumper back away from the car and detach the license plate light electrical connector, green arrow, by pressing the release tab and separating the 2 halves. Then pull the bumper off of the car. Installation is the reverse of removal. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.